Where I am, it's Arena Mall stage. It derives that name from the place because here there is a mall called Arena Mall. I'm a Zembo rider. This bike is an electric bike. Is Kabugo man. This bike is an electric bike. This bike is very good for people who would like to make money and earn a living. It saves money because it's an electric bike. There is a big difference between the electric bikes and the fuel bikes because the fuel prices are always hiked, but the prices for this battery are relatively cheaper. Now, for example, I got this bike on a loan. When they are giving you this bike on loan, you have to pay for 2 years. But I paid for only 6 months, and all the money I paid was originated from this boda. There are some good things about Zembo. Some people like it because of the way it looks executive. Some others like it because it's quiet. They don't like noisy things, so they feel comfortable. And its seat is a little higher, so if someone is seated on it, it's like it's high. But some don't like it because they say it doesn't go faster. You know, some people like fast bikes, and others say they don't feel it like a bike because it doesn't make noise. But generally, it's a very good bike. Originally, Zembo company wants to sell these bikes to border people and to companies that make deliveries. So if you want to get this bike on loan and you're a border rider, you go to Zembo or someone takes you there. You tell them your intention of getting the bike. They give you forms to fill. And after you've filled all the forms, you've indicated the stage, the names of your chairman, you get referees. They send one of their employees to come and see whether what you are saying is right. After verifying that what you said is right, they give you the date of giving you the bike. Even when you've been a border rider, they first test you, they first try to help you learn it, and thereafter they give it to you. But originally, before you even get the forms, you pay an initial deposit. Originally it was 400, but now it's 500,000. That's how you can get. If you give 500,000, you are given a period of, they count in weeks, 52 weeks. Every week you pay as little as 65,000. So that is the money you have to pay every week until the border is completed. The challenges we have are about one thing. Of course, two, the battery accessibility. The outlets are still few, but they are trying to add on. Like today as I talk, we had one outlet at Kajansi along Entebbe Road, but now they have added on one at Abaitarabi in Kumba. So they are trying to add on more outlets, but originally it was very hard. And if the battery gets off, they have to bring a battery and it takes time. And another thing, the batteries were weak, but they are struggling so much to make a battery which will be long lasting. But as of now, they try to back up by bringing in more batteries. As others wear out and become weaker, we have others to replace the weaker ones. Another thing is about the technicians. As we speak now, we take our bikes at Ntinda. But now, as they try to improvise, they have tried to train their swappers at the swapping stations to work on these bikes. These minor things, they can fix it. But the bigger things will go at Intinda. So they are trying to diversify, but as of now, that's another challenge. When you get this bike, you are given an offer of 2 years by getting free technical help. But after you complete, you have to pay. And the prices are highlighted. We know if I'm fixing the brakes, I pay this. If I'm fixing the room, I pay this amount. So that's how it is. We have no challenge here. We work together like at a stage. You see my friends are here. Everybody is taking care of himself. They mind their own business. But as per Zembo bike, there is no challenge. It works like other bikes normally. People have got used to it. Government electricity is high, but you know now when the electricity is high, it comes back to me. The way they charge me as I'm getting the battery, the costs are involved. Another challenge is we have to pay a lot of things as riders. You pay the driving permit, it's 450. You have to pay PSV, and maybe that. Originally, the problem is on the costs. The costs are higher. So if you don't have it, arrests are always rampant. Every day, the police takes many bikes at CPS and other police outlets. I can see whether the battery is still on my dashboard here. Now we know there are types. We started with batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, batch 4, batch 5. Now we have batch 6. If I'm riding batch 4, I know that when it reaches 35%, I have to change. So I look at the nearest outlet, I go and change. If by coincidence the battery is faulty, that's why there is a challenge. But normally we know, like batch 6, you can ride up to even 5% when it's still on. By changing the battery, we pay. By the way we pay is like this. For example, now my dashboard is showing 65%. When I go to the swapping station, swapping is like where we change, they get their phone, they put in the 65%, and then they put in the percentage of the battery they are going to give me, assuming it's 100. Then the calculation will come of how much I have to pay. Of course, what I pay depends on the cost. Each battery has a cost. The cost of batch 4, which is weaker, is lower compared to batch 5, which is powerful, compared to batch 6, though it's powerful, but its coverage is minimal. It's not like, it's around 60 kilometers, not 70. So that's how we pay. To become a Zembo rider, you learn where all the shopping stations are. You learn to know the distance. If I'm going to Mukono, I have to load a full battery, because I can go to Mukono and come back without swapping again. But if by accident, for reasons unknown, you find that the battery is low, you can call for help and they can come for your rescue. Yeah.
We are working with you for a better future.
The message I can give is that the world is changing from fuel to electric, because you always hear this slogan of fighting for the environment. It might take long, but sooner or later everybody will be taking on these bikes which are electric, and by that time it might be expensive. So my advice is that better late than never, because by the time you might like to take on this bike, it might be very hard to afford it.